probably had 20, 30 people before I come in there. I came in there, man. They still got screenshots and shit floating around. I had her going crazy. When it came, I didn't watch Eb on Periscope because I used to say she act like Jackie. I'm like, man, she kind of still in Jackie style with the reading the letters and shit like that. I'm like, I'm cool, but I never knew that Eb was messy and shit. So me and Eb, like, finally fell out in real life when she got into it with Ashley. She got into it with Ashley, and I went in her room, and Ashley was like supposed to be on her way. So they had went outside and shit. She was outside for a minute. Ashley didn't come. She went back in the house. So now Ashley done pulled up like 20 minutes after that. I'm like, don't go out there. Like, fuck her. Like, don't go out there. Shit, you went out there, stand there with your kids. Don't be doing, you know what I'm saying? Be a woman. Fuck that shit. She ain't come when you went. Just stay in the house. She stayed in the house. So, like, maybe the next day or the day after that, Sweets are getting into it, and she is on the line, like, get that bitch, and do this, and do that, pull up over there, and do that. I'm like, damn, Eb, you on that bullshit? You on that messy shit? I didn't know you be doing that. She like, what the fuck? Like, nigga, who the fuck? And I'm like, damn, I don't even know who this bitch is. She got to going, but like I said, I don't watch Eb, period. I didn't know she was messy like that, so I'm like, oh, she was claiming the church and all this shit, so I'm like, oh, you know what, bitch, you cut off. For coming at me, and I told the church we ain't gifting that bitch no more. When I said that, she went crazy. Oh, you ain't gifted me. I was finna steal his whole church, and you was non-existent. To me, I just said we ain't fucking with her. We ain't gifting Eb no more, and the beef just rolled down the hill from there. And that's how we got to where we at today. She said it's because she was taking the church. Let her tell it. I was finna take the whole church from him. He knew I had all his supporters and all that. I ain't know shit because my bag never was fucked up. Eb was on here hitting 40K tiers and 90K tiers before she met Brandon. These are facts. She is hitting the 40K or the 90K tier. She ain't never seen the 100K tier or none of that shit before Brandon took in, start goddamn gifting her. Brandon only fucked with her because Ashley motherfucker was a hot wire. Ashley would be dogging the fuck out of Brandon, and Brandon was scared Ashley would run off with that bag. Because the same shit he doing with Eb, he used to do with Ashley. On God, motherfuckers used to think him and Ash was fucking. You couldn't say nothing about Ashley, period. Period. On the book, I promise you, couldn't do none of that shit. But Ashley always had that mouth on her, and Brandon just found the bitch that's gonna do everything he motherfucking tell her to do. And that's how Eb took the seat where Ashley was sitting at. I swear to God.
Wow.
It got about that bag. That's what it was. He had Ashley riding with him for free. When it got about that bag, he invested in that bitch because he was scared. He really scared of Ashley, on God. Ashley used to drag the fuck out of him. He wouldn't say nothing, never. We used to be like, man, why you let her talk? She must got your news. We used to always say, nigga, that bitch got your news or something. That bitch must got some dirt on you. You scared to say something. The same way he act with Cherry the Boom, that's how he used to be with Ashley. He wouldn't speak on her. Never. Never, ever, ever. Now he got all this extra being energy that we never seen. He is 1,000% different than what he was on the book. He ain't do none of that talking shit. He ain't do no roasting. He ain't do nothing negative at all, ever. He ain't go out of town. He ain't do nothing but sit on his fucking porch and smoke cigars. That's it. We ain't never see the garage or none of that shit. He a whole different person now.
Damn. Liyah, right? So when you and Liyah was together, was Miss White aware of you and Liyah?
I wasn't with Miss White when I was with Liyah. If you remember, I was over my mom's house when I had Liyah down here. Me and Miss White was going through some shit. So that's why that shit didn't certain. And Liyah was all the whole time. Liyah was trying to play a game. Liyah was nothing but a slut bucket ass bitch. So then she came down here. The very first thing she did when she got here was turned her location on. That's the first thing she did. Then her friend already knew she was coming because she told her friend. That's how y'all knew where she was at. Wasn't no troll flying through the comments, Liyah at this hotel on Secor and on this and on that, because she told her friend where she was at, because she thought that she was going to take me and break me and Miss White little shit up by doing what she did, but it didn't work. That was her whole thing. That's why she was recording me talking and all that shit the first time she came. But I gagged her ass because I told her she was coming for 2 days and she only was coming for one. I had her come for 1 day. Then I had the bitch stay at the room. After she did that, I made her stay at the room by herself. I went to my mom's crib. I ain't stay at the room because I'm like a motherfucker go ride past and see my car and take a picture of it. So I ain't even spend the night with the bitch. And she wasn't here 24 hours. She wasn't here 24 hours and she got $20. And I sent her back home because everybody was on live. I'm like, go back home so you could be live in Atlanta and there's know where you at. And I sent her back home, but the whole time she was trying to storyline me. She was really trying to extort me. All she did was ask for money, ask for money. I'm finna expose you. Mezzy was going live about me. She just kept going on my phone. I was in Florida. She kept calling my phone. Why this bitch this and why? I'm like, bitch, I don't go with you. Like, how the fuck you keep calling me? I don't go with you. She like, for real? Well, I might as well go live then. I will go live, bitch. Go live. You ain't gonna fuck up nothing. I gotta go live. But she would. She had go live and she out there. So I'm like, bitch, why you keep putting my name on that wheel? I'm just doing this or this and I'm just doing that. I ain't gonna say nothing about you. So she just kept doing little shit like that. Like, I'm finna. So I just was like, the last time she did it, they was like, man, that bitch over there dogging the church and she doing this. So I was like, my bitch already know. So why you doing all this for the people shit? Like, it don't matter who find out because my bitch already know what's going on. Period. So before I even went to Florida, my bitch already knew. So I was like, fuck it, I'm finna go live on this bitch. Cause she like, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna do an interview. All right, bitch, fuck it, I'm finna fuck your interview up. So I went live and dragged the fuck out of her. Yeah, bitch, I did this. I flew you out, bitch. And you feel me? But the bitch one here, she didn't get nothing. She didn't get to go out and eat. She ain't get nothing. She got a plane ride here and a plane ride back. I ain't invest nothing in her. When she got back, she sent me a motherfucker. I wake up and look at my phone. It's a goddamn apartment. All it is a link to an apartment. That's it. So I clicked the link and it's like such and such apartments, $1,300 to $1,800 a month. So I'm like, what's this? She like, that's the apartment I want. I'm like, can you afford this? She like, yeah. Like once I get in there, because her mom had kicked her out. I sent her $250 when her mama kicked her out, and I got into it because she called me like, my mom kicked me out. I'm like, damn, you feel me? I seen her crying on live and shit, so I'm like, just go get a room. I'm like, get off live. You look bad as fuck with all them clothes in your car and shit. You embarrassing yourself. Like, get off live and go clean yourself up. Go get a room. Like, I seen you a couple dollars. She like, all right. So I'm like, see how much they cost. She sent me a text like, I need $700. I'm like, for what? She like, for the room. I'm like, where the fuck you think you staying at? She like, shit, I got to get one for at least like a week. I said, you and your mama ain't going to be fell out for a week. She like, all right. So she texts me back, $450. I'm like, I ain't giving you no $450 for no motherfucking room. Like, I'm like, shit, I sent you $250. That's enough for a couple days. She like, bet. I'm like, so she ended her live. Like, she was finna go to a hotel. When she get back on, she over her friend's house. So I'm like, where did you get your room? She like, no, my friend said I could stay with her. I'm like, damn, so you was finna burn me for $700, huh? She like, what the fuck is $700? Like, you saying like, what the fuck? And I wasn't. My friend said she had a room. I said, you ain't call and tell me, like, I don't need it. I ain't need no room, but I need the $250. I'm just gonna keep it anyway, or something like that. That's what you supposed to do. She like, well, I ain't know I had to do no shit like that and this and that. So she was getting arrogant. I'm like, all right, cool. Now I cut her off. Bitch ain't getting nothing. She'll call like, I need this, I need that. I got you. Because I was trying to wing the bitch off me. So I'll be watching live and I finally seen her like another nigga that got her attention. So I'm happy. Like, she like, you don't call no more. You be ignoring me when I text. You be dry texting me back. I'm like, look, I don't go with you. I got a whole bitch. I can't be texting you and answering my phone at 2 a.m. I don't go with you. And the bitch was like, I'm like, damn, bitch, is you in love or something? And she like, maybe. So I'm like, man, this bitch crazy. Like, in real life, this bitch nuts. So I'm just trying to get the bitch to leave me alone. I was ignoring her and all that shit. So she like, I'm like, you must want clout. She like, yeah, I want clout. And I'm going to get it. So that's when I was like, fuck it, I'm just going to go live on this bitch. So I went live on her. And then she called me. Maybe, like, I ain't never called her again, period. After I went live on that bitch, I ain't never called her. I ain't never texted her. I ain't never did none of that shit, period. Out the blue, maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago, she called my phone twice on the FaceTime side. And I ain't answered because I'm like, I don't know the number, but it looked familiar. So after I ain't answered the first time, she called right back again, FaceTime. I ignored it again. So I was going to my text messages to try to see what the number was if I had messages, and she texted me from the phone like, fuck you, bitch. So when I got the text, I looked and I was like, oh, this that bitch. I said, thank you. She said, you welcome. I blocked her number. I ain't never talked to her again. Then the bitch talking about he still be texting me still. I don't call you at all. She had gotten her feeling. She got to missing the nigga and tried to hit me up on some fake beef and shit, trying to get back in. She was on live. I regret doing that and la la la. Bitch, it's over with because I ain't like you anyway. I didn't like you. I wasn't trying to go with that bitch. She was saying a lot of weird shit like I can take Miss White Man. I can be with him and I can do this. No, you can't. No, you can't. You ain't got shit. You live with your fucking mom. It wasn't nothing going on. When she got here, I was finna. As soon as she got here, she had turned me off. That's why I didn't go to the room with her. When I got here, I dropped her straight off at the room. I ain't go in or nothing. I dropped her straight off to the room and I left because she got here. She was like, I was like, who know you here? She like, I only told 2 people. She like Toxic, Tsunami, whatever her name is. She told her, and she told that other bitch that kept telling her to shut up. I forgot what her name was. I'm like, see, you already fucked up. You got people already know. You think motherfuckers ain't gonna tell somebody? Like, I'm famous on the app, bitch. Now everybody gonna know I'm a BT. Man, as soon as I dropped her off, I wasn't even out the parking lot. Demo calling me like, motherfucker, you Liyah in Toledo? I'm like, hell no. But in my mind, I'm like, damn, I ain't even out the parking lot. Like, what? He like, man, bruh, I swear to God, Liyah in Toledo. I'm like, bruh, you better take that off. God, fuck is you talking about? He like, man, she lied with her location on. I'm like, man, she must be down here with Dale or something, because she ain't down here with me. So I went over Miss White house and went live at her house. So they like, she can't be with Pastor because Pastor at home with his girl and la la la. But she had already told her girl to come through the comments and say where she is at. She had the exact hotel, the exact room. Listen, I went to the desk in there like, do you know me? I'm telling the lady at the desk, let me speak to the manager. Like, whoever you had working knew me and got on this app and told them that I was here and I had a room here and la 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 and this and that. And the whole time it was Liyah had told her girl to go in there and do that, trying to expose me because she really wanted to be with me. She was seeing all the shit that I was doing for my girl and she thought she was gonna get the same shit. But she wasn't. She told me how she used to be a stripper and she'd just blow the money and all that shit. And she just turned me all the way off when I seen her in real life. So I wasn't gonna even fuck with her at all. I went and got that bitch. I didn't fuck her in the room. I went and got that bitch and took her to another disclosed location and smashed her and took her ass back to the room and I stayed there. The next morning, Miss White had to come get something from me and I was cooking, so I took her some food outside too. I stood outside and gave her food. Liyah didn't get no breakfast. I got breakfast and Miss White got breakfast. She ain't get shit. She's so busy in the room trying to record my mom talking and shit.
Oh, so she didn't get no breakfast. Damn. Okay,
hell so no, I gave her $20 to eat when I dropped her off at the airport.
Damn. Sis didn't even get breakfast.
Oh God, she didn't. On my kid, she ain't get no breakfast.
Damn, and you only gave her $20, so she never asked you for more. Okay, she asked you for more for the hotel, but then beyond that, she asked you for nothing. Oh my God. Liyah, sis, I don't got no problem with you, sis, but I'm just...
Some shit that was, you feel me? I was going to do the 24-hour thing. I was going to go down there and come back home. But I was finna bring my eraser out in real life for playing with my mom like that. She don't even know it. Now, I ain't say nothing on live. I'm like, man, I'm finna get a ticket and go down. He like, man, don't do it. I'll do it. And I'm like, no, this shit personal. I'm doing this, because she was trying to get clout. She's trying to get clout off my name by doing weird shit. She don't even know. I told her she playing with the wrong person. And I was going to go down there and do door deals and bring my ass right back home the same fucking day and be on there surprised like I don't know what happened. They go, something happened to Liyah. What? For real? Like, I promise you on God, on my grandmother, I was going to bring the eraser out. I swear to God. I promise you I was. Because she thought it was a game. She was laughing. Bitch, you just recorded my mama doing some weird shit. You played with the right one. But I kept talking to Demo man, he was talking to me so much. I'm like, this nigga go tell somebody it was me when I do it. And that's what made me like I should have never said nothing to him. I shouldn't have never said nothing to him because I ain't supposed to say nothing to nobody when I'm going to do some shit. I wasn't supposed to, so I was like, fuck it, I got to chalk it.
Okay, now, speaking of Demo, so you and Demo are beefing. That is like a huge beef. How did you and Demo fell out? Y'all was so cool.
Demo did some weird shit. Me and Brandon, like, I'm taking every page he got. The nigga ain't eating on no app. I'm going to every app, making sure he don't eat, nigga. And I want all the smoke. I want all the smoke. Whoever on it, I want the smoke. Bring the smoke to me, nobody else, this and that. I said, all right, let's bring the smoke to you. Yeah, I just paid 3 bands to get. I said, we ain't gifting nobody in Keys no more, period. And I made a post in my group. I said, don't nobody give Demo no more gifts. We cash apping him only. I get on there, everybody loving it and liking it, like, bet. So Demo, I get on there and Demo like, motherfucker can't believe motherfucker hating on me. Talk about don't gift me no more. He ain't say that I said don't give him, only give him cash apps. He brought it to the Bigo like I said don't give him shit no more because he with Brand. It's supposed to be my brother. We can come to the table and we can bust this shit down together. Me and you can take them checks and bust them down together. I said we ain't never broke a check down together. And he told me, man, give me the 400,000, give me the 600K, man. Give me the 600. I'm trying to learn this. Then he got him the 600. Like, give me the 800K, man. I'm finna drop my family and come to yours. How the fuck Jackie getting $1 million and I can't get $1 million? I'm the most loyal motherfucker. I'll do anything and everything and la la la. Then he tell me, if you give me to $1 million this month, I'm leaving. I'm coming across the street with y'all. I'm gonna do the app across the street with y'all. So he came to the party, my birthday thing for a week. When he got there, he was at 600K. Got him to $1 million. I ain't had no pay, so I was going live on his shit. Got his ass to $1 million, and then when he got the $1 million, he said he ain't leaving the app. So I'm like, damn, you really just using me, bruh. You using me, but at the same time, I ain't mad about your $1 million. We ain't gifting you no more, though. We giving you cash apps. From now on, Brandon can't eat off us. Brandon get $2,000 for you hitting that $1 million. He ain't eating off us no more. And he went live doing all that and talking that shit, and I'm like, bro, I said don't give you no gifts. But Demo got mad about it and we fell out. But every time he go live, he got his cash app posted on the screen, the D-ster. So how you mad about me telling people to do that? And I'm doing it. He like, y'all ain't got the support you got, though. You can get cash apps. I can't. I said, if a motherfucker give you a dragon for $170, it costs $170 for a dragon, and you only get $40 or $50 off that dragon. How much money you think you'll get from cash apps only if you don't got to pay 3 people? Bigo get paid, your admin get paid, your agency manager get paid, and his agency manager get paid. 3 people get a cut off your money. So you get $8,000 for $17,000 get sent to you. It takes $17,000 to get you to $1 million. How much you think you would get if they can send it directly to you? You can ask for $1 a day, bro, with 500 people in there. You gonna make more, you will make your money back. Motherfuckers gonna give you more than $1 if you ask for it. But we ain't giving Brandon shit no more. Period. So he got in all that hate and shit. And I just was telling him, down, he got to talking reckless and I'll do this and let's roast. He had went live like, nigga, go get Pastor. Tell him, come on right now. I'll tear his ass up. He ain't funny. I'll do that. So I was on the phone with somebody. I'm like, you know what? Matter of fact, I talked to Cree. I'm like, Cree, I'm going to gag him. She like, what? I'm like, I'm going to gag him. Don't even tell nobody. I'm pulling up on him. And I told him on live, he is on TC Live. I said, bitch, have that same energy when I get there. Oh, yeah, on your granny, you go do this, and on your granny, you go do that. I said, yep, I'm going to do that. And I said, give it, nigga, I'll be there in 2 weeks, but I already was coming that weekend. I just said 2 weeks because I wanted to surprise, and I'll be there in 2 weeks. Nigga, I came home and bought a ticket the same day. I was at the airport, I called Cree like I'm finna gag this nigga like, you see me live, come through that bitch. Soon as I see him in that car, I'm fucking him all the way up. When I catch him in that car, I'm fucking him up. So I waited till like 3 in the morning. The nigga was on. I came when I was on my way down there. I had a ticket for 24 hours. I was coming back the next day. I ended up staying for 2 days though, cause I didn't catch him. The first night I couldn't. I went to Walmart. I was going buying shit. I was buying gloves, all type of shit. On God, cause I was finna wipe Demo all the way down. I was finna wipe him down. I went to his house. Like 3 in the morning, I took a nap. When I woke up at like 3. I'm like, I'm finna slide through there. Now his house was 45 minutes away. He was in Destin. I was in Fort Walton. Well, yeah, I had a room in Fort Walton. He don't live in Destin. He lives somewhere, like, I forgot where the fuck he lived, but it ain't Destin. But I got a room right where the airport at. So it was like a 45-minute drive to him. When I got there, Walmart was open. Because I'm like, if the nigga ain't out there, I'm finna spray paint his car and everything. Nigga, pastor this and all that. I was going to do that. So I went to Walmart. It was closed. I'm like, fuck it. I just got to fuck him up. So I already had what I had with me or whatever, my whatever that I was going to do my door deals with. He wasn't at home at all, period. So I video recorded his house and shit. He wasn't there. But when I was on my way, he like, I'm going out, y'all. Let's go road trip. So I figured he was going out to a bar, but he went to get some pussy or something and never came home. So the next day, he still wasn't there, and he just was ducking. So now motherfuckers done found out. I'm like, shit, yeah, nigga, fuck it. I'm like, I ain't finna keep looking for him, nigga, where you at? Like, you feel me? I'm down here, and I told him my address and all that, and I'm telling him pull up, and la. The nigga ain't go home or nothing. The nigga stayed gone. He ain't touch his house no more. After I showed him his house, then I came back home. He had that energy again. I said, man, I'm going to give your mom some cookies next time I come down. I said, say my name again. And on Josephine Mickles, I'm going to give your mama some cookies next time I come down there. And he left me all the way alone. He don't mention me no more or nothing because I was dead serious. I ain't playing. I came down there for you. I could have did something to whoever else, but I didn't. But if I'm a deliver cookies like a motherfucking Boy Scout. If you say my name again, bitch, quit playing with me and wake it up on that. Now I wake it up, and he left me alone, and I wasn't playing with him. I promise you I wasn't. He didn't come to the room. He had the address, everything. I went outside and showed it because I was dead serious. Because I don't play like that. If I fuck with you, then you can that'll get you fucked up. If I don't fuck with you, then I excuse all that shit. But anybody that was in my circle that I was feeding, you think you gonna make a mockery out of me when you get done? Boy, I'll come touch you in real life. But this ain't no internet shit with you, nigga. You done slept in my house. You done wore my clothes before, nigga. I gave you my bedroom, nigga. When I ain't gonna tell.
Okay, it's going in and out. Okay, we can't hear you right now. All right. So, you guys, spam hearts in the comments. Put hearts in the comments, you guys. Everybody put hearts in the comments. It's okay. Pastor, we can't hear you. We can't hear you. He just went out for a second. You want to drop down and come back? Maybe you could drop down and come back because we can't hear you.
He probably be on the phone.
Oh, okay. This is tea. Ashley, how you feel about this?
I've been knew Demo was running his mouth, but I never told Pastor. I tell him one day on the phone, but I don't hear. About a New Orleans trip. Somebody called me that went with them, and Demo ran their mouth. But I said it to Pastor. I'm not gonna expose that. That's up to him to bring up on live. But I've been knowing Demo been running his mouth about Pastor.
Oh, Demo. Okay, yep. Pastor, come back. Pastor Pete.
No, I ain't gonna on the morning show because it's up to him if he wants it to be out. Because it includes somebody y'all might not know about. So with that being said, I'll tell him on my own.
Ooh.
Yeah, this is my host page.
Hello?
Yeah.
Yeah.
At the time.
Okay, he back, y'all.
So what? I should have been told what?
Pastor, why don't you get on your host page?
No, I'm cool. It ain't about no beans. I get them shits. I don't care about that shit. I was cool as fuck. I had to I was getting money to do shit with his mom and everything. He was doing fake shit, acting like his car got broke into on Christmas. My car got broke into. They stole all the presents out my car, and he ain't never had no presents in his car. His window wasn't broke or nothing. The door wasn't peeled or nothing. And he say my mom won't let me see the camera because she's scared I'm going to do something to him. Ain't nobody mama doing that. Your house get broke into and my mama don't want me to do nothing. She go get a video to the police.
I think it's going to take about 3-4 days for me to get my hosting page. I mean my hosting badge.
He stole it
on Demo shit. Here. Oh, Demo is here.
Oh, Lord, I'm going to have to read this motherfucker down. Jesus, let me go to my car.
Demo is here.
Give a fuck. He been here. He been in the window. Everybody watching this shit.
Okay, Demo, Pastor, can y'all talk right now? Do y'all want to talk?
I ain't got nothing to talk. He say anything disrespectful to me, I'm pulling up like I promised him.
We don't want to be friends with Demo.
And I don't fuck with dude. Like I promised, and I took his money for talking that shit. That shit that happened with Poppy, I'll wake it up on that right now. When Poppy took Demo's goddamn dragons, this the honest to God truth. Poppy hit me like, Demo, don't Demo owe you some money? I'm like,
this live is for entertainment purposes only. Nobody pulling up. This live is for entertainment purposes. Bingo, we love it.
Well, get the fuck out of here, bitch, with your slobby lip ass, your bust open wide booty, you broke bitch. While you stealing your mama IHOP money to buy weed, bitch. Get your carpet munching ass up out of here, bitch.
Kick that.
Oh,
Poppy Poppy already got a bag. Poppy in the NBA, a little overseas ass NBA type shit, and they be playing, and they be hitting their tiers. But the thing is, me and Poppy got a whole goddamn. We get money together on across the street. Period. So when Demo asked to do some door deals with him, he like the nigga came and told me he wanted to trade with me, but he used your name as credibility, like I'm Pastor's brother. So I started fucking with him because he was your brother. So I'm like, hell no, the nigga burnt me. He be doing whole shit. He still ain't gave me my ticket back from flying him to California. When I flew him to Cali, he was supposed to pay me back. He didn't give me my money back. That's the only trip I told him he had to give me my money back for, because I had bought 4 people tickets already. I bought my admin's mama ticket, Miss White ticket. I bought 4 tickets already I wasn't paying for Demo to come there. But he like, man, if you get me there, I'll give it back. He never gave it back. So when he like, well, shit, he want to trade me some dragons. I said, well, get him. I said, and when you get them, I'm going to be there. And after you get them, I'm going to be in the live. And I'm telling him that you owe me them. And me and your relationship is based on, you and his relationship is based on him fucking with me. So I'm taking this shit. I'm like, don't give me back nothing. I'm taking this shit. And then Poppy was like, all right, well, y'all, whatever y'all do in the comments, then I'm just going to be there. And I'm like, cool. So I'm in there. And after he did it, I'm like, Demo ain't getting shit back. That's what he owed me, Poppy. If you give him that shit back, I don't owe you nothing no more. But I ain't owe Poppy shit. I just said that to act like, to keep him and Demo on one accord. But in real life, it ain't nothing I'm supposed to do that. He could take Demo's shit. He should have gave it back, but his loyalty was with me, not Demo. So I took that shit. Then I told Poppy, just give me 500. You can have the rest. He gave you 6 dragons, 5. The rest yours. Give me half of it. Give me 500. I want my ticket money back from flying out there and that bitch nigga not showing up. That's all I want. And I told Poppy he can have it and fuck him. And that's what we really did. I took your shit. I took it. Doing all that hollering, he was on the phone, man. Come on, man. You know that ain't right. Y'all know that ain't this. Y'all know that ain't that. Boy, fuck you. Give me my $350 for that ticket. Oh, man, I don't owe you nothing. All right, now I don't owe you nothing. Now get off the line. Nigga, what you gonna do about it? And then we got to arguing. I said, say something else. He went right like, man, this nigga said he gonna do something to my mama. He said he gonna do something to my mama. I do that. I said, I'm gonna give her some cookies, bro. I said, I'm gonna give her some cookies. That's it. But he knew shit was real because I showed him on God. Everybody can say, when I was down there, Demo stayed in that rear view mirror like it was red and blue lights behind him. The whole time he was in talking, he just looking mirror to mirror and looking back and back. And they're telling him pull up now, and he never went back home. That nigga didn't go back home at all. At all. You didn't see him in the driveway, none of that shit till I got out of that city.
Demo and Von friends, and they both used to Von used to fuck with Ebony, and Demo did too. But they best friends now.
Demo used to mess with Ebony?
He's supposed to go down now.
Oh shit. Demo, come here. Demo, come here. Okay, Pastor P, let me be fair, right? Demo, excuse me, we have questions, Demo. Come in the queue, honey.
And you better come up here right.
Demo, come up here. Let's just ask about the Ebony stuff, okay? Come up here and tell us about the Ebony stuff. You and Pastor y'all don't even have to speak if y'all want to. Can we at least get the tea on the Ebony, you and Ebony? Cause what? Oh, he gone. He ran. Oh, they say he ran. Okay. So look, I'm gonna be honest, Pastor P. I was inside the vid. I was inside your Demo's live when he was talking about you the first time. He said, I don't want to mention his name. He said, I don't want to say anything bad. No, he didn't say not mention his name. He was like, I don't want to say anything bad about Keith because that was my boy. That was my dude. That was my friend. I don't want to say anything bad about him.
When I went in on Demo, I didn't go in on Demo till I got in. I woke up and I had a text message and he was like, nigga, I'll wake it the fuck up on you. I'm like, what? And I said, nigga, well, wake it up then, nigga, and I'll wake it up on you. He was like, I'd tell the motherfuckers that I know you done talked to before. I said, nah, tell them your motherfucking ass was bleeding in California, bitch. Nah, I'll wake it up on you. Don't forget your ass was bleeding the last day in Cali. You couldn't go nowhere. Well, nigga, wake it up then. Go ahead, nigga. I ain't worried about nothing. Wake it up. What's taking you so long to wake it up? I still got the messages. What's taking you so long to wake it up? I'll wake it up on you and Lex, the guy, when you was trying to do your door deals and got mad about some pills. I'll wake it up. Got dirt on you too. What's taking you so long? Go on and wake it up. You need
Wait, but why was it bleeding?
Now you gotta ask him. Shit, I ain't a doctor, and I ain't checked to see, man. Let me see what's going on. I don't know the fuck. It been bleeding
so
for
Ashley.
a long time.
Oh, Ashley just brought something up. She said Demo was dating Ebony. So Demo was so that was your boy, Pastor. So what did he say about him and Ebony relationship? Do you know?
I don't know nothing about that. I don't know nothing about him and Ed. I don't know nothing about that shit at all. He ain't never told me shit about it.
She just want him to come see her. That's all.
I don't know nothing.
But Lauren had a plan on a cat getting beat up by a boyfriend. That's all. And now they both want Ebony to throw them dragons.
Ebony ain't got no dragon. You dare go in and throw 8, 10 dragons on somebody? Brandon sent her to throw them. That be his. He ain't throwing that shit on nobody. You see, Miss Abney became a host, and Eb got rid of her ass because she felt she was trying to get her money. She gone now. She don't want nobody eating but her.
For real?
Look at E Squad and see who hosts. Go look at Comment Slayer and see who drop on her. Eb ain't dropping shit. Comment Slayer be right. I promise you, that old locked up looking ass bitch. That bitch look like some extra on Locked Up. She look like somebody selling. Deep ass voice, fucking crazy. Swearing to God, Eb the goat and all this shit. Don't get a bean dropped on her from Eb. Don't support none of them. Talking about I'll be sending my gifters $25 and $50 cash apps. Bitch, that ain't nothing when they dropping 7 dragons on you. That's what I do, y'all. And that's you don't do shit. Shit, look at her. She don't drop on nobody but the people branding them tell her to. She don't. Period. I don't even like mentioning them because they can't compare at all. I showed my goddamn withdrawal history, and I take off 30,000 every single month. I take off 15,000 twice, not 5,000 at a time. Every single month, I make organic 30,000. If I hit 3 million, that means for the month I made motherfucking 39 bands because I get 15 in my wallet for every million. I get $5,000. If I hit 3 million, I got 15,000 in my wallet. I make 15,000 in my wallet plus the check y'all give me for 24,000. That's 39,000 I make off the app. I ain't never put money on there. I take that 15,000 that I make that be in my wallet and I recycle that shit. I recycle 10 of it, or I do some shit and get rebates so it'll be instead of 15, it'll be 25, and that's why I take off 30. I take 30 off every month. I promise you, my receipts show it, my withdrawal history show it. I ain't have to put money on the app. I ain't never. If I charge money off my bank card, it's because I have to go to a foo-foo for the new rules, and after I do it with the foo-foo, I take the shit off the app and they money. If I put my cash on there, it's because I got it in the wallet and I'm taking it off. That's the only way I did that. I ain't never did that. Every month I was grossing, bringing home $30,000 without agency. That was just from me hosting every single